Why is Messi's shirt in Bayern Munich's museum? Did you know there is a Barcelona shirt worn by Lionel Messi displayed inside Bayern Munich's museum? Not in Barcelona, not in Argentina, but inside the home of one of Germany's greatest football clubs. Among Champions League trophies, legendary Bayern shirts, and the memories of icons who built the club, there is a shirt from a player who never played for Bayern. And that raises one incredible question. Why would Bayern Munich proudly display a Barcelona shirt belonging to Lionel Messi? Messi never wore the famous red jersey of Bayern. He never won the Bundesliga, and for years he was actually one of the players who gave Bayern some of their biggest Champions League nightmares. So why is his shirt there? The answer starts with another football legend, Gerd Müller. In 1972, Bayern Munich had a striker who seemed impossible to stop. His name was Gerd Müller. He was not the fastest player, he was not the tallest, he was not famous for complicated tricks or spectacular dribbles, but inside the penalty box, Müller was almost unstoppable. He had an incredible ability to appear exactly where the ball would arrive. One touch, one finish, one goal. That was why Germany called him Der Bomber. And in 1972, Müller achieved something that looked impossible. He scored 85 goals in a single calendar year. 85 goals. At that time, nobody imagined that number could ever be broken. Football was completely different. There was no modern sports science, no advanced recovery technology, no detailed performance data helping players improve every small detail. It was simply talent, instinct, and an unbelievable ability to score. For nearly 40 years, that record survived. Generation after generation of incredible forwards tried to reach it. Ronaldo Nazario, Romario, Cristiano Ronaldo, but nobody could break the barrier. Eventually, many people believed Gerd Müller's record would remain untouched forever. Then came 2012, and one player started creating something extraordinary, Lionel Messi. At only 25 years old, Messi was already one of the greatest players the world had ever seen. Barcelona was dominating football, but the most shocking part was not just the trophies, it was Messi's numbers. Every single week, something unbelievable happened. One goal, two goals, a hat trick, then another. At first, people thought it was simply another incredible Messi season, but slowly, one number started appearing everywhere, 85, Gerd Müller's record. Suddenly, every Barcelona match became a countdown. Fans were not only watching to see whether Barcelona would win, they were watching history being created. Could Messi really break a record that had survived for almost 4 decades? By December 2012, Messi was almost there. Barcelona faced Real Betis. He needed only 2 more goals to pass Gerd Müller. The football world was watching, and then Messi did it. He scored. Then he scored again. The record was broken. But Messi was not finished. By the end of the year, he reached an unbelievable total, 91 goals, a number that became one of the greatest scoring achievements in football history. But the most beautiful part of this story was not the record. It was what happened afterward. When a player loses a record he has held for almost 40 years, many people expect disappointment. They expect anger. They expect someone who refuses to accept the new generation. But Gerd Müller reacted differently. He congratulated Messi. He praised him. He recognized that football had found another extraordinary talent. Because true legends do not feel threatened by greatness. They respect it. Shortly after breaking the record, Messi sent Gerd Müller a signed Barcelona shirt. On that shirt, Messi wrote, "With my respect and admiration." Those words represented something bigger than a record. It was one legend honoring another. Years later, Gerd Müller donated that shirt to Bayern Munich's museum. And that's why a Barcelona shirt worn by Lionel Messi is still displayed there today. Not because Messi ever played for Bayern, not because he became a Bayern legend, but because it represents a rare moment in football, when one legend surpassed another, and both were remembered with nothing but respect.